Hi, I'm Sudhi Khan, Director of User Experience at Neuron. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about the idea of hybrid designers, also known as unicorns. I'm asked this question all the time. What do I think of hybrid designers? Aren't they the greatest thing on earth, or is this a really bad idea? And so I don't think anything can be just categorized so easily into good and bad. But I first want to define what a hybrid designer is, because to me, it's not somebody who can do everything in UX. When you go way beyond the scope of websites or apps, there really isn't anyone. And when you get into design where you deal with human factors or major design strategy and architecture, I think what most people are really referring to, however, as a hybrid designer, is someone that can create wireframes and flows, so doing UI design, create graphics for production, so that's a visual design, and either code HTML for web or create a prototype for mobile. So maybe using something as simple as Envision or something a little more complicated that will allow for greater interaction. But that's really what I think people are talking about, at least in my experience, when they say a hybrid designer. And while I think in that limited scope, there are those people that can do all those things, in general, specialization is a good thing. We can take the example of basketball. In basketball, everyone must learn how to dribble, to pass, to shoot, and to play defense. But there are specialized roles. When you look at the point guard, the point guard also does those things, but also he or she is really good at managing the clock, extremely good at moving the ball down the court, and so on. The center is really, really good at blocking shots and getting rebounds, part of defense. And so I think specialization is really important. So if you're something other than a startup or maybe a company with very limited resources, I would look for people that are more specialized. On my teams, if the team is small, like 3 or 4 people, usually someone's got that lower level perspective in terms of visual design, and someone's kind of got that higher end perspective in terms of, the 10,000 foot view, like the information architect that I talked about before when talking about UX roles. And they're also looking at things like content strategy. So again, in short, I don't think there are any hard and fast rules. For the most part, I haven't met anyone that can play all the roles equally, but there are some people who can play this limited set of roles equally. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care.